Okay, take your attendance first. Okay, Brian Sim.
Hi, Miss.
Quillian.
Yes, Miss.
Eileen.
Yes, Miss.
Okay. Jiaji.
Yes, Miss.
Chong Connie.
Yes, Miss.
Chong Jia Hui.
Yes, Miss.
Chong Li Hen.
Yes, Miss.
Chong Li Hen, I cannot hear you. Are you in the class?
Yes. Yes, Miss.
Edward.
Yes, Miss.
Ho Yu Xuan.
Yes, Miss.
Okay. Julia Lai.
Yes, Miss.
Kampa Yi.
Yes, Miss.
Kisin Ru.
Yes, Miss. Yes, Miss.
Okay. Ko Jia En Esther.
Yes, Miss.
Okay. Ho Jie Liang. Li Chun Xian.
Yes, Miss.
Li Jinan.
Yes, Miss. Yes, Miss.
Okay. Li Min Yu.
Yes, Miss.
Li Wenqian.
Yes, Miss.
Lin Chun Xiang.
Yes, Miss. No.
Lo Hong Sheng.
Yes, Miss.
Okay. Martin Ng. Martin Ng. Ng Kian Fu.
Yes, Miss.
Kwek Wan Chi.
Yes, Miss.
Queenie Wong.
Yes, Miss.
Tan Quang Hui. Tan Yao Kwan.
Yes, Miss.
I don't know who is answering. Please switch on your webcam last. At least I can see you. I know who is answering. Tan Quang Hui. Tan Yao Kwan. Tong Rong Yi. Jia Rachel.
Yes, Miss.
Kiu Jun En.
Yes, Miss. Yes, Miss. I
Yap
cannot
Xin
open
Yi.
my camera. Yes, Miss.
Yo Kai Man.
Yes, Miss.
Miss, my name is Dong Yi.
Okay.
Yes, Miss. My name is Martin.
Miss and Tan Yao Kwan.
Tan Quang Hui. Okay, right. So attendance taken. Okay, so today's topic is we continue with tenses. Okay, so four subtopics, okay, of tenses. Present perfect simple, past perfect simple, present perfect continuous, and past perfect continuous tense. Okay, so we start with present perfect and past perfect tense. Okay, right. So present perfect okay, present perfect tense is used, okay, when we want to talk about an action which happened in the past or before the present, or the action just finished, just ended recently, but time is not given. So, which means action completed in the past, but time is not given. Okay. Now, when time is given, action completed in the past and time is given, such as yesterday, last week, last Monday, you will have to use simple past tense. Okay, simple past tense when action completed in the past and the time is given, such as yesterday, last week, last month. Now, so when time is not given, action completed, we use present perfect. Okay. Okay. Second, we also use the present perfect tense to talk about an action which started in the past and continue into the present. So, example, okay, let's say you study in KUC, the first semester of you studying in KUC is 2 years ago, 2020. Okay, so 2020, you started your first semester study in KUC, and now 2022, you are still studying in KUC. So the action started in the past, started in 2020, and continue into the present. Present means now, continue into 2022. So you will use present perfect, and usually you will use words such as since and for. Okay, example. I have studied in KUC for 2 years. Okay, so for 2 years. So 2020 started and now 2022 you are still studying here. Or another example, okay. I have studied in KUC since 2020. Okay, so you will use the present perfect tense. Okay, present perfect tense is used with typical time expressions. Okay, such as, okay, now these are the 3 categories. Okay, these are the 3 categories of time expressions. Okay, before the present, recently, and up to now. Okay, so before the present, okay, you will see time expressions such as ever, never, once, 3 times, so far, before, in the last week, in the previous year. Okay, for the second category of time expressions, which is recently, you will see words such as lately, already, just, yet, recently. Okay, up to now means from the past and continue into the present. So there are 2 words here, since and for. So whenever you see any of these time expressions in a sentence, you have to use present perfect tense. Okay, any of these time expressions, okay, use present perfect. So this is the form of present perfect. Okay, has or have followed by past participle verb. Okay, so has is used when the subject is singular and have is used with plural subject. So has or have followed by a past participle verb. Okay, now what is past participle verb? Okay, past participle verb, for example, eaten. Okay, eaten is the past participle verb of eat, E-A-T. Okay, now bought, okay, bought, okay, the example here, okay, she has bought some food for us. Bought, this is the past participle of buy. Seen, S-E-E-N, this is the past participle of see. Caught, this is past participle of catch. Okay, so past participle is used in perfect tense. So has or have depends on the subject. Singular subject use has. Plural subject you have to use have, followed by past participle verb. So example, okay, he has eaten a burger. Okay, we have eaten a burger. Okay, you will also use have. I have eaten a burger. Okay, she has bought some food for us. He has just seen the news. He has already caught the ball. I have never tried it before. So you see, just, already, never. Okay, those words are put after has or have before the past participle. Okay, so after has or have and before the past participle, you put just, already, never. Okay, I have lived in this house for 20 years. Okay, this is, okay, I have lived in this house for 20 years. This is a sample of function 2. Okay, action started in the past and continue into the present. So 20 years ago, I moved into this house. Okay, I live in this house and today I still live in this house. So present perfect tense is used and you see the time expression for 20 years. Okay, right, to ask yes or no questions. Okay, yes or no questions means the answer to the questions is either yes or no. Okay, so example, okay, you have to start with has or have, followed by the subject. Okay, after the subject, past participle verb. Okay, followed by object if there is object. Okay, so example, has she eaten a burger? When the subject is plural, you use have. Have they eaten a burger? Okay, have you answered his questions? So have followed by subject you and the past participle verb answer. Okay, and the object his questions. Okay, one more example. Okay, have you submitted your assignment? Okay, so start with have, followed by the subject you, and then past participle verb submitted. And then the object is your assignment. So have you submitted your assignment? Right, to ask WH questions. Okay, right, these are examples. Okay, so you have to start with the WH questions word. Okay, so example here, why, what, okay, followed by has or have. And then subject, after the subject, past participle verb, followed by object or time expression such as lately, recently. So why has she eaten a burger? Why have they eaten a burger? Okay, what have you read lately? Now, R-E-A-D, this is a past participle verb, okay? Present tense read, past participle verb read. Okay, same spelling, but the pronunciation is different. What have you read lately? So lately, recently, we have to use the present perfect tense. Okay, right. So this is present perfect tense. Okay, now move on to past perfect. Okay, past perfect, it is used, okay, to talk about an action that was completed before another action happened, which means there are two actions in the sentence. There are two actions in the sentence. Okay, the first action which was completed, okay, you have to use past perfect. And then the second action which took place, use the simple past tense. Okay, now this is the form for past perfect. Okay, had followed by past participle verb. Okay, if you compare to present perfect you use has or have, followed by past participle verb. Okay, past perfect you use had for all the subjects. Whether the subject is singular or plural, you will use had. Okay, so example here. Okay, she had taken her bath when Jack came to the house. Okay, now there are two actions in this sentence. The first action is she took her bath. Okay, second action, Jack came to the house. Now to show the sequence of action, the first action past perfect, second action simple past. So the first action is she took her bath at 3 o'clock. Okay, let's say 3 o'clock, she took a bath. 3:30, 30 minutes later, Jack came to the house. So the first action, had followed by past participle taken. Taken is past participle of take. Okay, so she had taken her bath when Jack came to the house. Came, simple, past tense. Right, another example. Okay, after Sophie had finished her work, she went to lunch. So there are two actions here, working and lunch. So the first action is work. Okay, so this is put in past perfect. Had followed by past participle. Then second action, lunch, the work went, simple past tense. Right, the third example. I washed the floor when the painter had left. So there are two actions here. The first action is the painter left. Okay, let's say after 10 minutes he left, I washed the floor. So the second action is washing the floor, and wash end with ed. This is simple past tense. So had left, this is past perfect. Had followed by past participle, left. Okay, left is the past participle of leave. Okay, right, to ask yes or no questions. Okay, so start with had followed by the subject she, and then the past participle verb taken. Okay, and then followed by the second action, came, past tense. So had she taken her bath when Jack came to the house? Right, another example, also start with had, followed by subject you, past participle is clean. And then the second action, they reach home, reach, simple past tense. Okay, so had you cleaned up the mess by the time they reach home? So this is how to ask yes or no questions. Right, to ask WH questions again, start with WH word, where, what, why, and so on, followed by had. After had, subject. After the subject, past participle verb, followed by object such as bath, and then second action, simple past tense. So where had she taken her bath when Jack came? What had they said that made him so happy? So the first action is they said something. Okay, so this is put in past perfect, had followed by past participle said. Okay, second action, okay, the boy was very happy. So the first action, they said something, and then the boy felt very happy. So the second action here, make, M-A-D-E, this is simple past tense. Present tense is make, M-A-K-E. Okay, this is summary of former of present perfect tense and past perfect tense. So when you do revision, you can refer to the tables here. It helps you to memorize the forms. Negative, if negative means you will see has not or have not. Okay, this is a short form of has not. Okay, past perfect negative, had not. Okay, this is the short form for had not. So this is negative. Okay, right. So she had not taken her bath when Jack came to the house. All right. So you have to put not after had before the past participle taken. Okay, for negative sentence. Right. Can understand? Any question? Okay, now let's try the exercise here. Okay, present perfect next exercise 1. Okay, so number 1, for example, I go to the library today. Okay, I go to the library today. Now, how to construct present perfect tense? You have to use the form. Okay, what is the form? Has or have followed by past participle. So, what is the past participle of go? Past participle of go is gone, G-O-N-E. And you have to use plural verb, so have gone. So, you have to change this sentence to present perfect. So, I have gone to the library today. Okay, so you have to change go to gone, and then you have to use have. So I have gone to the library today. All right, question 11. Okay, there are 20 questions here. Okay, questions are 1 to 20. Okay, so you have to form present perfect. Okay, question number 3. Okay, you eat Thai food before. This is yes or no questions because the answer to the questions is either yes or no. So how to ask yes or no questions? You have to start with has or have, followed by subject, and then followed by past participle of eat. Okay? Right, number 5. This is WH questions because you are given the questions word here, who. So after who, you have to use either has or have, followed by the subject, we, and then what is the past participle of forget? Okay, you have to find out, you have to know the past participle of forget. Okay, change forget to a past participle. Okay, so who followed by has or have, followed by subject we, and then past participle of forget. So this is how you construct present perfect sentences. Okay, right, another exercise. Okay, you are given mixed questions here. Past simple and present perfect. So present perfect is used, okay, with time expressions such as already, never, just, since, for, and so on. Okay, or when time is not given, action completed. Now, past simple is used to talk about action happened in the past and time is given, such as last week, yesterday, when I was a child, and so on. So you use past tense. So number 1, question 1, let's say here, last week. Okay, you look at the questions last week. So last week, time is given in the past, so you must use past tense verb. And the past tense verb of go is went. So you have to put the answer went. Number 3, never. Okay, never is a time expressions, okay, used in present perfect. So number 3 answer is present perfect. So has or have followed by never and then past participle of case. Okay, right. You try to answer the questions first. Okay, 2 exercises. Right, 15 minutes. Okay, right. After 15 minutes, we check the answers together. Okay, let's check the answers. Okay, Brian. Okay, question number 2.
You have kept a pet for 3 years.
Okay, so you have kept a pet for 3 years. Okay, past participle of keep is kept. K-E-P-T. Okay, you we have to use have. So you have kept a pet for 3 years. Right, number 3, William.
Have you eaten Thai food before?
Okay, have you eaten Thai food before? Right, number 4, Eileen.
Has it rained all day?
Okay, has it rained all day? Okay, past participle rain, you need to add ed. Okay, it singular, so has. Has it rained all day? This is yes or no questions. Right, number 5, Jati.
Who have we forgotten to invite?
Okay, who have we forgotten to invite? Past participle of forget is forgotten. Forgotten. Okay, who have we forgotten to invite? Right, number 6, Connie.
We haven't heard that song already.
Okay, now this is negative sentence, and so the word already, okay, is put at the end of the sentence. Okay, if it is affirmative sentence, we have already heard that song. If it is affirmative sentence, we put already after have, before past participle. We have already heard that song. Now this is negative sentence, so the word already is put at the back of the sentence. Okay, so we have not heard that song already. Heard past participle, you just add e. Right, number 7. Whose turn now? Jia Hui or Li Hen?
Me.
Okay.
He hasn't forgotten his book.
Okay, he hasn't forgotten his books. Okay, forgotten again. He hasn't forgotten. Right, Li Hen, number 8.
She has stolen all the chocolate.
Okay, past participle of steal is stolen. S-T-O-L-E-N. She has stolen all the chocolate. S-T-O-L-E-N. Okay, number 9, Edward.
Have I explained it well?
Okay, have I explained it well? Okay, explain, past participle, you just add ed to the verb explain. Right, number 10, Yuxuan.
Who has he met recently?
Okay, who has he met recently? Okay, past participle of meet is met, M-E-T. Who has he met recently? Okay, number 11. Number 11, whose turn? Yuxuan, is it your turn or Julia?
Julia.
Okay, Yuxuan.
How have we finished already?
Okay, how have we finished already? Okay, finish past participle, you have to add ed to the word finish. Okay, how have we finished already? Right, number 12, Julia.
He has studied Latin.
Okay, he has studied. Study, you have to remove y and put ied. Right, number 13, Kayi.
I have known him for 3 months.
Okay, I have known him for 3 months. Past participle of know is known, which means you just add n to the word. I have known, K-N-O-W-N. Right, number 14, Sinro.
Where have you studied Arabic?
Where have you studied Arabic? Correct. Okay, number 15, Esther.
What country have they visited in Europe?
Europe. Okay, what countries have they visited in Europe? Okay, visit, you need to add ed. Right, number 16. Jay Liang, right, your turn. Okay, past participle of hurt is still hurt, no changes. So he has hurt his leg. Past participle, past tense word is hurt also, okay? Right, the next questions. Chun Xiang.
She has left his phone in a taxi.
Okay, she has left her phone in a taxi. Past participle of leave is left. L-E-F-T. She has left her phone in a taxi. Right, number 18. Jinan.
We haven't lost our tickets.
Okay, we haven't lost our ticket. Okay, L-O-S-T. Okay, past participle L-O-S-T. Right, number 19. Minyu.
Has she called her mother?
Okay, has she called her mother? Call past participle, just add ed. Right, the next question, Wen Chen.
Has he taken a taxi?
Okay, has he taken a taxi? Okay, this is yes or no questions. And past participle of take is taken, just add n. Right, the second exercise. Okay, question number 2. Junxiang.
Yesterday I had dinner with a friend.
Okay, yesterday, so you have to change the verb have to had, H-A-D, past tense. Right, number 3, function.
Number 3. I never test champagne.
Okay, never, so you have to use present perfect tense. I have never tasted. Okay, I have never tasted. Okay, taste, to change it to past participle verb, you need to add T. So I have never tasted. Okay, number 4, Martin.
When I was a child, I loved ice skating.
Okay, right. A child, so you are referring to a time in the past. So you have to use past tense, when I was a child. When you are given the word be, it means past tense, you have to use was or were. When you are given be in brackets and you have to fill in the blanks, so the answer will be either was or were. You have to use was. I was a child. Love, simple past tense, L-O-V-E-D, because you are talking about the past, okay, and the time is given. The time here is when I was a child. Okay, number 5, Ken Fu.
I have not had any coffee today. I feel very sleepy.
Okay, I have not had. Past participle of have is had, H-A-D. So have not had, H-A-V-E, have, followed by not, and then past participle had, H-A-D. All right, number 6. Wan Shi.
I didn't drink any coffee yesterday.
Okay, yesterday, so the answer should be in past tense. I did not drink. Okay, I did not drink any coffee yesterday. Okay, did not followed by drink. No changes to the verb drink because you have to use a base verb. Right, number 7, Queenie.
I have read all his books. I think he's a wonderful writer.
Okay, I have read, R-E-A-D, same spelling, but pronunciation is read, okay, because this is past participle. I have read, okay. So the time is not given here, okay. I read all the books already, but when, time is not given. So you use present perfect. Right, number 8, Wang Hui.
I am not drinking coffee yesterday. Any coffee yesterday?
Number 8.
Oh, sorry. What does at the weekend?
Okay, number 8. Okay, the subject you is missing. Okay, the subject you is missing in the questions. Right. Weekend here refers to the past, time in the past. So answer is past tense. What did you do at the weekend? Okay, what did you do? Right, number 9, Yao Kwan.
I have have always loved tea. I drink it every day.
Okay, I have always loved tea. Present perfect tense. Have followed by always and then past participle love. You need to add e to the word love. Okay, number 10. Rong Yi.
What subject did she study at university?
Okay, university here refers to the past. So answer is past simple. What subject did she study? Okay, study base verb, so no changes to the verb study. So did she study? Okay, number 11. Rachel.
John has lost his pass. Can he borrow some money?
Okay, has lost. Okay, L-O-S-T, present perfect. Okay, all right, number 12. Jun En.
How long have you known Susie for?
Okay, how long have you known Susie for? Present perfect tense. And you have to change know to known, K-N-O-W-N. Right, number 13, Xin Yi.
He was married for 10 years, but he got divorced.
Okay, he was married, past tense, because we refer to the 10 years, okay, past, okay, only in the past 10 years he was married. Now he got divorced. That means now his marital status is single again. Okay, so married only in the past. So answer here was past tense. Right, number 14, Taiman.
Have you ever been to Central Park in New York?
Okay, now the answer given in the last page is have you ever been? However, in the questions you are given go. So past participle of go is gone. Have you ever gone to Central Park in New York? Right, number 15. Okay, Brian.
How many books has she written so far?
Okay, answer has she written? Okay, W-R-I-T-T-E-N, past participle written. Right, number 16, William.
He washed the dishes, cleaned the living room, and cooked dinner last night.
Okay, right, the time here last night, so all the verbs must be put in past tense. Wash, you add ed. Clean, you have to add ed. And cook, you have to add ed. All past tense verb. Right, number 17, Eileen.
My great-grandfather never left.
Okay, answer simple past tense verb. Left, L-E-F-T. Right, number 18, Jackie.
She came to London in 1997.
Okay, the year is given in the past, so past tense came. Okay, 19, Connie.
She is never seen snow before.
Okay, has never seen, S-E-E-N. All right, 20, Jiahui.
He's been married for 35 years.
Okay, past participle of be is been, B-E-E-N. So he has been married for 35 years. And now he's still married. So we have to use the present perfect. Action started in the past and continue into the present. So we use the present perfect. Has been married. Okay, right. Continue with another topic, present perfect continuous. Okay, now present perfect continuous tense is used, okay, with a specific month, year, or a period in the past. Okay, example, I have been jogging in this park since morning. Okay, the word morning is missing here. So it is used with a specific period of time. So since morning, since 8 a.m. He has been staring at the wall ever since he heard the news. So the specific time here is since he heard the news. Right, she has been talking on the phone for 3 hours. So it is used with, it is also used with a number of hours, days, months, and years. So for example, has been talking for 3 hours, which means she started to talk on the phone 3 hours ago, and now she's still talking on the phone. Right, another example. I have been living in this house for 40 years. So have been followed by ing verb living. Okay, which means I started to live in this house 40 years ago, and today I'm still living in this house. Okay, I have been climbing up this mountain for over 2 hours. So 2 hours ago, I started to climb up this mountain, and now I am still climbing. Right, so this is the form of present perfect continuous tense. So subject, after the subject, has been or have been. Okay, singular subject, we use has. Okay, plural subject, we have to use have. So has or have, followed by been, followed by a verb and with ing. So this is the form of present perfect continuous. Okay, followed by the rest of the sentence. Okay, rest of sentence could be the period of time, or could be an object. So example here, I have been sitting here for 2 hours. Okay, so this is a period of time. He has been working at this company since April. So the period of time here is since April. Okay, negative sentences. Example, I haven't been feeling well lately. So haven't, this is negative. Okay, followed by been, and then the ing verb feeling. Right, Simon hasn't been attending class regularly since he got a job. Okay, hasn't, this is negative. Okay, followed by been, and then ing verb attending. Right, the sales team hasn't been performing at the top of their game. So another negative sentence, hasn't been performing. He has not been paying attention. So all these are negative sentences with the word not. Right, to ask yes or no questions in present perfect continuous, okay, you have to start with have or has, depends on the subject. Okay, so after has or have, subject. After the subject, been, followed by a verb and with ing. And then the rest of the sentence, this means time, the period of time, or object. Okay, since this morning, this is a specific period of time. Minimum wage, this is object. Wage means salary. So, have you been working since this morning? Has he been earning minimum wage? So, these are examples of yes or no questions. Okay, WH questions. Okay, so WH questions, okay, includes what, where, when, why, which, who, how many, how much. Okay, those are WH questions words. Right, so example. Okay, what have you been doing lately? Why has she been copying documents all day? So again, you have to start with WH word, followed by has or have, and then subject. After the subject, been, followed by ing verb again, and the rest of the sentence could be period of time or object. Okay, so lately, this is time. Documents, this is object. All day, this is time. Right, so other example. What have you been doing since I left? Okay, since I left, this is time. Right, why has the phone been ringing for the last 2 hours? How long has he been waiting? So these are WH questions. So you must start with the WH word, followed by has or have, subject. After subject, been, ing verb, and the rest of the sentence. So been is followed by ing verb, okay, for present perfect continuous tense. Okay, the next topic, past perfect continuous tense. Okay, past perfect continuous tense, okay, example, have been working, have been raining. Now, if you compare present perfect with present perfect continuous and past perfect continuous, the difference is had. Present perfect continuous, you use has or have. Past perfect continuous, you use had. Okay, so after had also been followed by ing verb. So the difference is only the word here had. Now past perfect continuous, you will use had. Okay, you will use had for all the subject. Had been talking, had been texting, all had. Whether the subject is singular or plural, you use had followed by been followed by ing verb. There is a typing mistake here. It should be had. Right, so had been followed by ing verb. So when do you use past perfect continuous? Okay, there are two actions in the sentence. And the first action which started and was still in progress. Still in progress means still going on, still happening. Okay, the first action started and was still going on, still in progress when a second action started. Okay, so example, Ben had been working for 3 hours when Rachel came home. Okay, the first action is working. Okay, working for 3 hours, let's say 7 to 10. So working started 7 and continue in progress until 10 o'clock. Okay, Rachel came home at 9 o'clock. So when she came home, Ben was still working. So the action of working was still in progress, still going on. So this is how you use past perfect continuous. So had been followed by ing verb. The second action, Rachel came home, came, simple past tense. Second action, simple past tense. Right, by the time Sam found an umbrella, it had been raining for 10 minutes. So the first action is raining, okay, and rain for 10 minutes. So raining, this is the action which is still in progress, still going on. Raining for 10 minutes, then only Sam found an umbrella. So the word found, this is second action. And when he found an umbrella, it was still raining, still raining. Right. Another example. Okay, they had been talking for 2 hours when he got up and left. So had been followed by ing verb. This is the first action and was still in progress. Okay, the second action, got up and left. Got, left, simple past tense. Okay, he had been texting her long before they met. So had been followed by ing verb texting. So that means that sending messages. So he had been sending messages to the girl before they met. Okay, so met here, simple past tense. Okay, negative sentences. Example, I had not been feeling well, so I sent him away. So had not been feeling, this is past perfect continuous. And the second action, sent, simple past tense. Right, Simon had not been expecting a positive answer when he got a job. Okay, this is the first action. So it is in past perfect continuous tense. And the second action, simple past tense, got. Okay, right, another example. Had he been drinking when you found him? Okay, found, this is simple, this is second action. So simple past tense. While the first action, had he been drinking? Okay, had the manager been complaining about Jim before she fired him? So this is the first action and was still going on, still in progress, complaining about Jim. And then the second action is past tense, prior. Okay, to ask WH questions, okay, again, start with WH word, what, where, and so on. And then had, and then subject, after subject, been, doing, and then the rest of sentence. Okay, so example, what had you been doing until then? Okay, what had you been doing when you cut your finger? Okay, now when you cut your finger, this is second action, and the word cut, this is simple past tense. Past tense is same with present tense, cut. Okay, how long had he been waiting? Another example of WH question. Okay, now how you can remember the form? Okay, there is a way you can remember. Okay, past, you have to use had. Okay, perfect, you have to use been. Continuous, a verb end with ing. So this is how you can remember the form. Okay, if present perfect, present has a had. Perfect, been, been. Okay, continuous, a verb end with ing. So you can try to memorize the forms in this way. Okay, right. Let's try the exercise here. Okay, the first 10 questions, you have to make the present perfect continuous tense questions in yes or no. So example, she ran much recently. Okay, so you must know the form present perfect continuous. Okay, yes or no question. So you have to start with has or have, followed by the subject she, and then been, ing verb running. She, you have to use has. So has she been running much recently? Okay. Right, questions 11 to 20, you have to form WH questions. Right, 11, how long you study Japanese? So you have to start with how long. Okay, the subject is you, so you have to use have. So how long have you, followed by been, B-E-E-N, and then ing verb studying. How long have you been studying Japanese? Okay. So you must know the form in order to construct present perfect continuous questions. Right, so you answer the question first. Okay, question number 2. Okay, Li Han.
Has it been raining?
Okay, has it been raining? This is yes or no question, sir. Has it been raining? Number 3, Edward.
Number 3, has he been working today?
Sorry, can you repeat?
Has he been working today?
Okay, has he been working today? Right. Number 4, Yuxuan.
Have I been talking a lot?
Have I been talking a lot? Okay, number 5, Julia.
Have we been eating too much?
Okay, have we been eating too much? Okay, number 6, Hai.
Have they been living here for a long time?
Okay, have they been living here for a long time? Right, number 7, Sinro, right? Or Tayi? Okay, Sinro.
Has Julia been working in this company for more than 5 years?
Okay, so has Julie been working in this company for more than 5 years? There's a mistake here, not that. It should be then, THAN. Right, number 8. Yeah, Estelle.
Have you been studying English for a long time?
Okay, have you been studying? Right, the next question is number 9, Jilian. Okay, have I been doing too much recently? And number 10, Chinxian.
Then have we been going out with each other for 3 years already?
Okay, have we been going out with each other for 3 years already? Okay, continue with WH questions. Okay, number 12. Okay, Hong Shen. Can you repeat? I could not hear you. Speak louder.
Where has she been working?
Okay, where has she been working? Right, number 13. Martin. Martin. Okay, Ken Fu. Number 13.
How long has she been playing tennis?
Okay, how long has she been playing tennis? All right, number 14. Wan Chi.
What have they been drinking?
I couldn't hear you.
What have they been drinking?
Okay, what have they been drinking? Right, number 15. Queenie.
How long have you been living here?
Okay, how long have you been living here? And number 16. Wang Hui.
Teacher, oh, okay.
What did you say? Question number 16.
Where did she buying the food?
Number 16.
16. Oh. What did the child eating?
Okay, what has the child been eating? Present perfect continuous tense. All right, what has the child been eating? Right, number 17, Yao Kwan.
How long has he been working in the bank?
Okay, how long has he been working in a bank? Right, number 18, Rong Yi.
Where has she been buying food?
Okay, where has she been buying food? Right, number 19, Rachel.
How long have we been waiting for the bus?
Okay, how long have we been waiting for the bus? And number 20, Jun En.
What have you been doing all day?
Okay, what have you been doing all day? Right, so these are present perfect continuous WH questions. Okay. Okay, I have uploaded, a lot of exercises here on tenses. Okay, so the exercises which we have not done today, okay, you please do it as your homework. You do not have to submit answers to me. Okay, you just either you type the answers or you write down your answers. Okay, next week only we discuss the answers. Okay, for the rest of the exercises which we have not done today. Okay. Okay, so any questions on today's topic? Okay, now so far you have learned simple present tense, present continuous tense, simple past tense, past continuous, and today another 4 topics on tenses. So you must memorize the forms. Okay, mathematics there is formula, and in English, okay, for tenses you have forms. So you must memorize those forms, and also you must know the functions of each of the tenses. Okay, because tenses are tested in the grammar test and also final exam. So my advice to you is to do revision from now, because in the coming classes, I will continue with future tense, future continuous, future perfect. Okay, so if you do not start to do revision now, you still do not know the forms. Okay, after I continue with a few more tenses, you will become very confused. All right. Okay, so any questions? Okay, if no questions, okay, class dismissed. Okay, I see you all again next Wednesday. All right, thanks everyone.
Thank you, Miss.
Okay, welcome.
Thank you, Miss.